Welcome to Mark This is Mark Tucker, and today I'm going to do like a little report here of the PQs of this weekend. I'm going to show some different lists that we have out there because we don't want to see like a bunch of Sabines and Soul 2 Blues. And I'm going to talk about this Star Wars Unlimited Open that happened in Sweden this weekend with 90 players, a bunch of players. And let's start here with this. We have here the champion of the tournament, Han Solo 2 Blue, the tire ass deck in the moment, but the second place was a FLIPATINE Blue with the Force. Just amazing. We have this in second place with the tournament that have the best players of the world. Because look at this, we have Biton here. That is the actual Galactic Championship winner, right? So Biton's like, we can say that he is the best player of Star Wars Limited till now because he won. He's the only winner of the Galactic Championship, and he played with Count Dooku Virgin's Temple, so blue with the Force. Really different. We have here in the sixth place, we have a Grand Emerald Troll Yellow, and I'm going to show here the list. So, to start here, we'll have the winner, the Han Solo 2 Blue. This list runs with the Force Lightning to trigger Anakin twice, which is really good. And we'll have only one Feather Dragon. This list runs with Yoda. That is a card that I like in Han Solo 2 Blue because the Restore 2 is just really good against like the Boba Fett data vault that we're having right now, against Bean, against Agrodax, really good. And we still have the one defeated to draw a card. Maybe against Iron Virgil is good because if you play this turn 2, your opponent can just pull the dark side, you're going to defeat it, but at least you're going to draw a card, so it's more valuable for you. And we have here Entrenched, what is different that we don't see in all of the lists, but can be really good too. Like I said, against Boba Fett data vault, maybe you can let him deploy, and then you just go Entrenched. You're going to like heal like 10 damage or something like that, because this is probably the damage that is going to hit you with his unit with the Boba Fett with 8 or 10 damage. The problem is the Bahaj, because you might help him to do more damage with Bahaj, but you can save a lot of time with this, right? And here we have Chewbacca. That is a card that we don't see too much here. And I like this. You can works as a takedown for the late game because you can defeat a unit with 5 or less remaining HP, but it has the Smoggle, so can be really good. Here we have the second one, the finalist. This FLIPATINE Blue with the Force. This is really cool. Look at this. We have 3 Force Trolls main deck, so yeah, he's paying 3 resources for this for sure. His opponent was not expecting to take like Force Trolls in game 1 for sure, and not even in game 2 or 3. No one will expect a Force Troll in the yellow-blue deck, right? He runs 2 attacks, good. 3 Grogus to try to buy some time. And here to trigger with the Force, we'll have Darth Terrans that don't trigger with the Force, but needs the Force to enter with Ambush. And we have Thousand Assassin. I think it's just this, right? Darth Tyrannos and Thousand Assassin. Yeah, just 2 cards here that needs the Force to interact. And I think it's worth it to play with the 28 HP base because Darth Tyrannos with Ambush is really good. You probably will defeat something and will be there with a unit. And sometimes you defeat like a 2-4. You ambush first, then you put the shield. So maybe will be like a 4-1 with the shield. So it's harder to your opponent to defeat it. Thousand Assassin is amazing. You can just do -3/-3 even in space, which is amazing to defeat something. 2 Vigilance in the main deck, Anakin Skywalker 3 for sure, because we playing with hero and villainy, so the chance you're going to trigger Anakin twice is just like high. And for the late game, Darth Vader, we have like Shield and Fleur, so you can play Shield and Fleur with Anakin and Darth Vader. So with Darth Vader, you're going to defeat 2 units like we do with ECL or Silent Intervention. And with Anakin too, because you can just defeat 3 maybe. You can do -3/-3 there, -3/-3 here, and do 5 damage here with the tech. So yeah, it's really cool. I still need to record a video with this deck, and I'm probably going to use this one to record. Here we have the third place. We have the Mother 1000 Red. This one will have some difference too. We have this Sorcerer's Blast. That is a card that we don't see in every 1000 Red. We have Old Daka too, and this one not even runs with the Devastator in the main deck, but we run with Planetary Bombardment in the main deck. Yeah, if you like wipe the board, you just go with Planetary Bombardment. You can do like 8 damage or 12 because we have Ruthless Raid here, and in Ruthless Raid it is a capital ship, really good here. And next one is a Cad Bane Sarkin Town, and it's kind of weird because I'm seeing more and more this Boba Fett is being played in the Karabas and Petronaki. This one runs with Babuzo. It's a nice tech to have like in bigger tournaments, major tournaments, because people don't expect too much, or if they expect, they need to play around this. This one was with the 2 of them for sure. So this is it. I don't think we have too much to say about this. This is pretty Cat Bane taken down. Here we have the baton list, the Count Dooku version sample. So it's the Count Dooku blue with the Force. This list is really good. I saw baton playing in the stream, and I searching for Count Dooku version sample, and it would be because I want to play with this list, but I don't know for sure the like 50 cards that he's playing with. So I found a list that is really close to this one. He's not playing with Chihut in the main deck, and he's running with Fail the Dragon Takedown, so we have slightly difference here, but the main thing is here. And I tested the deck is really good, and I think this is supposed to be better, because this is the Baton's version. Here in the sideboard, I think this deck struggled a lot to aggro in space, like Poe, Dameron, Sabine, and kind of stuff. And that's why his sideboard is like main focus on that. Like we'll have legal turrets because we can capture things in space. Like if we play Dwarf Tyrannus turn 2, maybe with the exploit, we can just go legal turret in the next turn and capture something in space. We'll have this Eager that is a 4/1 that can defeat something in space. We have the Confiscate to defeat like Chewbacca pilots, Luke pilots, and kind of stuff. And yeah, the list is really good. We have like some trick plays to do here because we have like Dwarf Tyrannus as a support system, so you can play this as a cost 2. Yes, you can play Dwarf Tyrannus in turn 1 if you want. What we can do here, we have Count Dooku that you can play for 5. We have Darth Sidious that you can play for 6. I was playing against Admiral Akbar, and I just won because I played Darth Sidious for 6, and I just wiped the board because I have only a bunch of X-Wings and kind of stuff, 2-3 units, so I just defeat everything with Darth Sidious and just won by that. So yeah, this deck is really fun. I think we can see more now that he made top 8 with it. We have Pogo Less turn 1. That you can play Droid command with Ambush because you have Separatists. Then you create a token. Then you have Exploit for more units like Depth Terrains for the next turn with Devastating Gunship. Yeah, you can do a bunch of things with this. And here we have a top 8 to a Green Road Troll yellow. And this version is really cool. Look at this. We have Shin-Hatted that is a 4/2 shielded hidden. That is like really aggressive card. We have Owen for sure because when defeated, we can trigger twice. So we can search for Shin-Hati. We can search for Darth Tyrannus. We can search for Morgan Elsbeth. We can search for Anakin Skywalker or the Sun. And we still have these 2 here that cost 2. So yeah, you're probably going to draw a Force unit for sure because we triggered twice, and probably going to trigger like you draw 2 cards with this because we have a bunch of Force units in the deck. The combo with Sneak Attack and the Legacy Run is just really amazing because you can just play like the Legacy Run in the turn 3 maybe if you want with 4 resources with Sneak Attack. Then you can hit for 3 and just splash 12 damage in your opponent's unit because you will trigger ties the when defeat of the Legacy Run with Troll. Amazing. I need to test this one for sure. The Grower is a good card because if you is a removal, and if you pick something that have a good one defeater, you can just trigger twice with Troll. We have Morgan Elsbeth that on attack you may defeat another friendly unit if you do draw a card. So maybe you can attack, defeat your own Legacy Run if you don't have like something to exploit, like Geonosis Patrol Fighter, and you can just trigger the damage like I said before. And for sure we running here Bamboozle, so why not Anakin to trigger twice, right? So now let's talk about the PQs out there. So we have here the open, but we're not going to talk about this anymore. As we're seeing actually in the last PQs, we have a decent meta with a bunch of a variety of decks winner. It's not like Django Tarkets out there like winning every tournament. So I can say that the meta is healthy. I know that people is still saying that most of the deck is red to play with Force Troll, but look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decks that is red that plays with Force Troll. We have another decks that is red but don't play with it, like Boba Fett, like Cat Bane. And I don't know, like for sure is the majority of the decks because Force Troll is really good. The Force is really good right now, so why not play with Force Troll and red? And we still saw the Chancellor Palpatine that plays with Force Troll, if not even plays with red in the as a main aspect. But yeah, the card is really good. But I think the meta is healthy yet, and still you still have, but I think it's so healthier that it's hard to decide your deck, because we don't have a deck that won every match. I think Han Solo 2 Blue is a deck that we don't have bad matchups. Like, any deck that you're going to face, you probably have something to do against. It's not like auto loss, but we don't have like a deck that is just like Jungle Circuit Cell, you know? And so we have a bunch of decks. So said that, if you're not playing with Han Solo 2 Blue, you probably pick like Sabine or Vader, I don't know, any other deck. You have like a deck that is almost auto loss, you know? So like Iden Data Vault against Boba Fett, Data Vault is really bad because Boba Fett have a bunch of indirect damage, so it's hard to Iden Data Vault. I don't know. I think you guys got it, what I'm trying to say here, right? Like, we have Garsaxion, but Garsaxion against Ida Data Vault is just like auto loss because I didn't just demolish Garsaxion. So this is it. We have so many decks right now that probably if you pick one, you maybe will find in the Mage Tournament decks that is auto loss for you. And it happened, but in Star Wars Limited, even auto loss you can win because, I don't know, experience and the draws for sure can help us a lot. Like, I play with Thousand Red and the Galactic Championship, and I won against Ida Data Vault by 2-1 because I just draw all my Ruthless Raider and the Devastator, so it happened. So here we have one, like, we saw here, this Hamilton one. I know, just 22 plays, but we need to show this Wedge Unstable Security Complex Wedge Blue that won the PQ. We have a bunch of pilots here for sure, because it's the main thing of Wedge. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different pilot cards here. It's a lot. And we have this 3-5 here, which is good, because we can play these and play pilots there, because this is a vehicle, so can be a huge Sentinel in the ground against specific matches, right? Really cool. Here we have in another PQ in Schwechat. I don't know how to say this, sorry. The mid top 8 with a Saj Tarkentel. There's a different deck. Looks like a lot like a Kylo Yellow, the Kylo from set 2. But really aggressive. We can buff our units with Sage Ventress to take for +1. We have the Sage Ventress and we can use this ability. I don't know, even oh no, okay. I think it's when we flip a Sage. If we use the vent, we can attack, and it works as a shoot first, I think, right? I might be wrong, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have too much to say here. It's like a fast deck and an aggro deck, a glass cannon deck for sure, because if you hold like the early game, you're probably going to win because you don't have too much to do in the late game. Here we have a third season Data Vault, and now, first of all, when I saw this list, I was thinking, if I'm going to play Red Data Vault, why not play with Boba Fett Data Vault? But I remember the third sister's ability. It looks really good here, and I will try this, because imagine that we have like a bunch of ambush units here for the late game. Imagine you just play 8th Brother, that is a 5-7, but with Hidden. So even if you defeat like a unit that is a 5-5 and just have only 2 HP left, and you have like maybe Secret Stage with shield, he can't defeat the 8th Brother because have Hidden. So you can just claim, then attack for 5 right away in the next turn with this unit, or just use Bahaj or something like that, because, I don't know. Or you can just play Darth Vader with Hidden. Maul with Hidden, it's amazing, because you're probably going to defeat something, you're probably going to pass damage with Overwhelm, then you just, okay, next turn I would just Bahaj for 9, because Maul is still there, because you can't defeat, because you have Hidden, or just going to hit 7 in your face, because you have Hidden. Really good, and I think that the combo here that we can do here with Hidden is play this Darth Maul with Hidden, then the next turn you probably will claim, then the next turn you play this right away, Darth Maul's lightsaber, so this goes to 9-9? Actually, yeah, 9-9, and you can take 2 units at the same time, and you do overwhelming the both units, so this is a bunch of damage that you can do with this little combo here, right? I really want to try this. And okay, back into the PQs here now. As I was talking, we have like a variety of decks, but this weekend we don't have too many rogue decks like this. Third Caesar and this Sage is more like the meta decks: Bean, Anakin, Vader. Boba Fett for sure. We've seen a bunch of Boba Fett's. Cad Bane, we have here Cad Bane Blue, but it's a deck that we already seen before, but it's a rogue deck. We can say it's not that if you're going to play Cad Bane, you're probably going to play Cad Bane Circuit Town, not the blue version, but so yeah, it's a different deck. We have a bunch of Queenlands for sure. It is another deck that, like Han Solo 2 Blue, is like safe in the meta. I would not say they have outlaws, but we'll have some outlaws for Queenland. I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're like Han Solo 2 Blue, like decks that is safe for the meta for every deck that your opponent will play you. Okay, I have some way to win against this. So yeah, we have the hand disruption thing that is a good against a bunch of decks. So yeah, I think this is it. This is everything that we have to say here right now. We have these two different lists. We have this list from the open that I really want to try this Troll Yellow. So you're probably going to see a gameplay this weekend. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.